News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
And things got a little crazy out there today, Lisa.
It did, yeah. This is near McHenry, North Dakota. We got a great time lapse, a series of them actually, of videos from Cody Ronnie when he was out observing the storms. You can see some really dark, scary looking clouds and some rotation, especially in that last video there. Some rotation going on with those clouds very close to the ground. Hard to say whether that made it to the ground. But this video, Scott Casper posted this on our page. He took this near the Binford area. You can see some dirt getting kicked up in that video. He said this is southwest of Binford earlier this evening. So it does appear that we did have another touchdown near the Binford area as we take a look at that video. This just came in, so we'll need to analyze it a little bit more, but certainly looks like we may have had 1 to even 2 tornado touchdowns today. So a wild day for the folks in eastern North Dakota. If you were in Minnesota, different story. You had a nice quiet day with some storms rumbling in later on tonight, but things are quieting down. Let's take a look out toward the west. This is pointing to the northwest. Remember that storm I said near the Harvey area? We can see that far out. See that low cloud there? That is the cloud associated with that storm. So very far away, but it's nice because we're nice and flat here. We can see far away. Let's see those storms that are pretty far into central parts of North Dakota. Beautiful light still out there tonight too after things have quieted down for most of us here in North Dakota. 65 degrees is our current temperature with clear skies here. Wind out of the northeast at about 7 miles per hour. And as we take a look at our radar, things really looking better. We did get those storms moving into west central Minnesota. Those have exited now this evening, so we're quieting down for you folks there. But there is a little bit of rain over toward Devil's Lake and even that thunderstorm again in that Harvey region just off to the east of the Harvey area. This storm is going to continue moving southeastward. So areas that we may be concerned, at least for our viewers, are over toward Carrington and then back into northwestern parts of Stutsman County. Of course, if you have family in this region, you're concerned about them too. But this storm will continue making its way south and eastward, and I think it eventually will fizzle out just like the other storms we saw tonight. But right now it's still hanging in there, and we may still be getting some sprinkles over along Highway 2 there as well. So expanding the view, nice and clear after these storms moved out. Just some clouds associated with the rain and the thunder showers over by Devil's Lake right now. Otherwise, we're clear tonight. 63 degrees in Valley City, 64 in the Devil's Lake Basin, 64 also over into Detroit Lakes, and 70 still in Fergus Falls right now. So still pretty mild out there for tonight, and quiet as can be in northwestern parts of Minnesota where we didn't see much in the way of some storms. And through the evening hours, we're going to continue to quiet down tonight through the rest of the night. And by tomorrow morning, most places seeing some quiet conditions and clear skies for a lot of places. We may still have a little bit of cloud cover out there in some spots to start off our day tomorrow, perhaps even a little bit of fog with that light wind too. Temperatures starting off in the 50s to some low 60s. We're going to watch as temperatures rise and feel pretty nice outside around lunchtime. If you have Father's Day plans to be outdoors, maybe going for a picnic or going fishing for Father's Day, morning hours should be nice and quiet. Our model indicating a couple of sprinkles off to the east, but I think most places are going to be on the nice and pleasant side for much of our Sunday. It's into the later part of the day that we become concerned for more storms. By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, still hanging on to some decent conditions, temperatures in the 70s in northwest Minnesota and into the low 80s, especially if you're in southeastern North Dakota. That'll probably be the warmest area, into the low 80s around Fargo, Moorhead, maybe even 80 degrees in Grand Forks by 4 o'clock. And by 7 o'clock, we do have that next round of rain and thunder showers approaching, and that'll be moving toward the Devil's Lake Basin, out west toward the James River Valley as well. And then this is going to continue sweeping through. By late tomorrow night around this time, it may already have been pushing into parts of Minnesota at that point. And you can see it bowing out just a little bit on this particular model run, indicating it may be another wind event for the Dakotas and into Minnesota. So this is something to keep our eye on for tomorrow night. Another round of storms next 24 hours here. That will continue eastward, and we may even see some strong storms into the early part of the day on Monday. Speaking of last night, we didn't quite get the destructive weather that they saw out west, but we had some beautiful shots of lightning out there. Chella Grafenstein took this in Moorhead last night just after midnight. Of beautiful lightning from the storms that passed through last night. So we've got more stormy weather on the way for Sunday. Again, late Father's Day. The rest of your first day of summer looks to be pretty good. But by Monday, a chance for some showers and thunder showers continuing. And it's going to be an unsettled week ahead. We've got Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday chances for storms, but temperatures feeling very summer-like in the low to even mid-80s across the board.
Looks good. Thanks again,
good.
Lisa.
You bet.
Coming up later on Valley News Live at 10, Hawley community members came together tonight to support a mother with a rare condition. We'll tell you more next.
You're watching Valley.